So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish one, and I had to use that at a store, at a Walmart. And the cashier looks at my Danish driver's license and she goes, "Oh, where are you from?" And I tell her, "Oh, I'm from Denmark."
Denmark.
And she says, "Oh, where's that?"
Where's that?
And I say,
in Europe?
"It's in Scandinavia."
Oh, Scandinavia, yeah.
And she goes,
yeah.
"Oh.
Where's that?"
"Oh, where's that?"
Exactly.
And I tell her,
"Europe.
That's in Europe." And she goes,
"Please don't say," she said, "where's that?"
"Oh.
No.
Oh,
no.
so in Canada."
Oh!
I did not know how to respond to that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Foreign Reacts. Today we're going to be doing another video related to America and stupidity. So this one is going to be why America is not the greatest country. How stupid are Americans, and TikTok compilation. So we're going to jump right into that video. But if you guys are new to this channel, Foreign Reacts, I'd really appreciate it. Why is my chair making so many noise? I'd really appreciate it if you guys actually subscribed and join the family here at Foreign Reacts, where we do only foreign reactions. Everything done here has to be foreign to the reactor. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. And we do hope you enjoy your time here at Foreign Reacts. We got lots of playlists here. You just scroll through the channel and you'll see the playlist. You got lots of videos to watch. So do enjoy your time here at Foreign Reacts and have a good one. Let's get right into the video, guys.
Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all can take your kids to Galactic Toys, drop them off at Kid to Kid, and then go next door and buy yourself an AK-47. The land of the free and the home of the...
This wall can't be climbed. This is very, very hard. Plus, it's designed to absorb heat, so it's extremely hot. The wall is, you won't be able to touch it. You can fry an egg on that wall. So it's a very, very hard thing to climb.
No, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
1 second.
If I had to describe Americans in one clip of this. America.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
They think the United States is like the best country in the world. You guys are like miserable. You don't get paid vacations. You get in debt to study.
The accent though.
You have to pay to go to the doctor. Guns, just guns. Your prison system sucks. Metal detectors at school, like,
you don't
not
want
that
nice,
you have
man.
that, but that you need that. Just everything in general. That's, and you call yourself Americans.
American currently living abroad, what is one time that made you realize that America really messed you up?
So I started my new job in the Netherlands. This was 3 years ago, and I was going through the company policy the first week. And I got to the section about leave, and they have a holiday leave, like PTO, and then they had sick leave in 2 different areas. And I was reading about sick leave, and I turned to my coworker, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, it talks about like the requirements for sick leave and like doctor notes like after 3 days, but how many sick days do we get a year? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, how many are there? It doesn't say. She's like, it's just if you're sick, you're out. I'm like, I don't understand. She's like, it's unlimited. It's just if you're sick, you take a sick day. She was confused. I was shocked. There's a moment I realized we're fucked up in America and how we deal with people being sick with work.
Yeah, it is messed up.
The U.S. healthcare system is insane. I just want to start this off by saying that I have really good insurance under my parents' names. And I had to go to the ER in November for a cluster headache that was on day 2 that would not cease after migraine medication, everything that I could take and think of. So I had to go to the ER to make the pain stop, because I literally couldn't do anything without shooting pain. Anyways, for the one visit, $34,000. $28,000 is not covered. my mom goes, well, when you go to the ER, did you check that they were in network? And I said, it's the same building where I go to my other doctors. I figured it would be in network. She goes, no, Lindsay, sometimes if the ER doctors are not in network, you have to check for the individual doctors. I'm like, Mom, it's the ER. You think I don't check that before I go? I just...
Dang.
What is one time that made you realize that America really messed you up?
There's a lot. This might have to be a series, but here's the first one that comes to mind. It's really two things in one. One night in mid-November, I woke up, I was having really bad chest pains, and I was like cold sweating and everything, all of the symptoms of a heart attack. And I was sitting there in my bathroom like, should I call 112 for an ambulance? It's gonna be so expensive. There was a moment I literally thought about riding my bicycle to the hospital because it's about a 10-minute bicycle ride away from my apartment. I called the ambulance in the end. It was completely covered by my insurance. After I had the heart attack in the hospital, it was around 5 or 6 in the morning when I woke up. And I remember the first thing I thought was, I need to get my phone. I have to tell my boss I can't come into work today. I mean, the first thing wasn't like calling my mom. It was literally calling my work because I didn't want to get fired. I wasn't going to get fired in the Netherlands for that.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
That's straight out cold right there, bro. That's straight out cold. I can actually understand his situation, but I'm really sorry about the heart attack thing because I thought he was just going to be like, yo, yeah, you know, it felt like that. But he actually had it. It was crazy, you know, but in America, you could have probably died from that because, you know, all the expenses and all of that kind of weird stuff, you know. It's really sad, though. It's sad. It's just how America is, but it's really sad.
When I was in high school,
Tragic.
I was asked, what language do you speak?
Chinese.
In England.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Well, I remember visiting Warner Brothers, and our tour guide, in the beginning of the tour, he asked us where we all were from, and I told him that I was from Turkey. And every single time he would show something or tell us something, he would always say, well, you probably don't have that in Turkey. And I had to correct him every single time. It would be...
Anywhere you go in the world and somebody does that, it's really irritating because why do you assume that the person doesn't have that? It's like you enter a store. I remember like you enter a store and people be like, you can't afford that. Who the heck told you that I ain't got it like that? Who told you I cannot do this? Who told you I cannot play basketball? Who told you that? Shut up and allow that person to say, oh, you know, I've never experienced this before. Like me. If somebody from Finland looked at me and said, bro, you've never experienced snow before just because you always say you're from South Carolina, blah, 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 blah. So definitely you've never experienced snow before. That's just a judgmental statement. But if I tell them that I've never experienced snow before, it's a total different thing, right? I don't like when people judge somebody without knowing, bro.
Highways, but you probably don't have that in Turkey. Dumpsters, you probably don't have that in Turkey. Stray cats, you probably don't have that in Turkey. Netflix, you probably don't have that in Turkey. Ellen show, you probably don't have that in Turkey, and stuff like that. Like, where do you think I'm from? What do you think is here? A desert? Do you think we're riding camels?
No. It's dumb, bro. I get it.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish one, and I had to use that at a store, at a Walmart. And
ID?
the cashier looks at my Danish driver's license and she goes, oh, where are you from? And me, I tell her, oh, I'm from Denmark.
Denmark.
And she says, oh, where's that?
Where's that?
And I say,
in Europe?
It's in Scandinavia.
Oh, Scandinavia, yeah.
And she goes,
yeah.
oh.
Where's that?
Oh, where's that?
Exactly.
And I tell her,
Europe.
That's in Europe. And she goes,
please don't say she said, where's that?
Oh.
No.
Oh,
no.
So in Canada.
Oh!
I did not know how to respond to that.
That's it. Just let it be right there.
What's the dumbest thing an American has ever...
If somebody literally doesn't know the continents, like, bro. I mean, Europe is like one of the most popular. Like, if you think Europe is a country, that's totally fine. but to not know it actually exists is just... I will give you the sympathy if you don't know that Europe is not a country, but bro, to just totally think it's all the way over there in Canada, that's just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Said to you.
So when I was in Savannah, Georgia in 2015, I met a guy in a bar from Cleveland, Ohio. And after a short conversation, he asked me where I was from. So I said, oh, I'm Welsh, but I live in London, England, UK. And he was like, oh wow, your English is really good for someone that isn't American. No, sorry. I live in England. My first language, English. He was like, yeah, I know where England is, but your English is fantastic. How did you learn it so well?
Because I teach you.
I'm like, well, in England, they speak
you.
English. That's kind of where the word English comes from.
Yeah, I taught you.
I said, I don't think that he's good for you.
How do you know what's good for me?
That's my opinion! Don't you get it? Why can't anybody have an opinion but you?
Oh my days. That was beautiful. I always enjoy these videos because they're funny. You know, I get to laugh, just get to enjoy, the moment. But we gotta get out of here, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed this like I did. And if you did, please do leave a like on the video and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace.